So I'm in Colton, California, down there in the middle of the yard. There's a train going by now. And we've been here for a couple days because one, where the train was stopping wasn't no rides. The only ride was to DPU for like 2 days. So here's day number 3. We decided not to let another one slip. Anywho, well, what happened was we went to the DPU and it was locked. They're locking all the DPUs now here, so that sucks. So this train is about to leave any minute, and we've been shadowing, walking next to this train from the DPU on down, trying to see if there's any ride. And we need something like that, an open boxcar for this train. So we'll see if we get it. However, yet again, I think it's gonna be not even a grainer. I haven't even seen a rideable grainer. To where hopefully we might just ride a lumber rack or some shit and do it that way. There's a car carrier. This train is headed north. Final destination from Colton, California will be Spokane, Washington. So it's gonna go all the way to Roseville, Dunsmuir, Cape Falls, Eugene, Portland, the whole 9. And I'm carrying a lot of shit. Hopefully we don't walk this whole train and don't find a single ride. Alright. Now what's going on is all these boxcars are like this. They have those on them. I don't wanna break into one like that. Like cut the stuff. We almost walked the highways like a mile so far down this one train and nothing. Now maybe they let us ride second power. Again, look how much stuff I'm carrying. That's way too much shit. Now this is the thing about train riding. Sometimes you want to be comfortable and want to find a good ride. And sometimes there's not a ride. But this is part of it, having to walk the whole train and trying to find what best suits for you. Oi! If once we hit this curve, I can look down and see from a distance if there's a rideable or not. If there's not, we're gonna empty lumber rack it.
Look it, I'm down. Let's go. Let's go. Look it, cause
all right. Now there's a curve that I can stick out some. I'm gonna look ahead of time. So far we got oil tankers, so no rides.
Literally no rides except for the Look it, this is the second time.
Let me find out. We walked the whole train when we started at the DPU. That almost looked like a lead.
I don't know. Do you see anything?
No, I see what looks like the lead.
I can't tell from this how far we are if it's rideable. My goodness, this is insane. Maybe they're doing this shit because all the tweakers. I don't know. This is crazy though. This is the second time. Maybe because it's going up north. Huh? Oh my god, that's probably true though.
We practically walked the whole train. From the DPU, which was locked, all the doors. Now we're getting closer. We pretty much walked this whole train.
Fucker, dude.
That almost looked like the lead.
I can't even. Yeah, I can see like, steam, but I can't tell if that's a garage or not. It looks like a great.
And I've been recording this whole time, even though we walk slow. Yeah, I know it looks like the engine, the front of it.
What the fuck?
Well, it looks like I'm finna get a ticket or some shit.
Dude, what? This is insane. Holy shit, well, those lumber racks are way back there. So, I don't know, what do you think?
I'm finna go up here and...
I'm down to do it, fuck it. I'm over being here. Oh, maybe this drain or... I don't know,
I'm getting in second power and beg them like not to do anything. It looks like they might be there. There was not a single ride on this thing.
What the fuck?
And there's the leads.
For real? Oh yeah, and of course it's not a rideable.
Not a single rideable.
Fucking... Yeah, these...
I don't want to walk all the way back to those lumber racks. That shit sucks.
Fuck, those are the ultimate.
I'd rather wait till it pull up or something. We walked this whole train.
It's fucking ridiculous. Maybe they're just like not sending shit out anymore. Rideable up north, all the fingers.
Well, I'm gonna see if I can get in the engine room here. I'm gonna pause. But is this still going? Pausing this? All right, so we're doing the wrong or no. We're oh, I'm sweating because I just did a lot of walking, riding second power. There's the lead up there. I mean, they're gonna come back and check this throughout the whole trip. However, either I'm about to get kicked off or I'm about to get a lucky ass ride.
Hey, I get lucky sometimes. My name is Rabbit. I want to see it.
All right. We just hit the split. Going for northbound. Going from Colton, California to Roseville. Well, it goes all the way up to Spokane, actually. However, we're in the slave, what they call. You said this right here. We started off. I have video, and it's gonna be on my YouTube. I'm gonna put all of it together. We started off walking way at the DPU. That's like at least a good mile or so. We checked the DPU first, and when we checked the DPU, it was locked. Both doors, everything was locked. We was gonna get into the electrical room. It's like, fuck it, let's just say sacrifice electrical room. But then we just didn't want to fuck with the panels or some shit. So we decided to just walk the whole train. And we walked the whole train, and next thing you know, I'm like, that looks like the lead. And I'm looking, I was like, damn, there wasn't a single ride. As you can see, watch, not a single ride. All those was, and most of those was lumber racks. But when you see a boxcar, I got video of all the boxcars was locked. They had tie locks and different stuff on the locks. Anywho, we say, oh shit, there's the lead engine right there. And so I was expecting somebody to be on the lead engine. However, oh, is this locked? How do I get, oh, there we go. I was walking, I thought I saw the lead engine. Well, I was like, fuck it, let's get on second power. And if we get caught and told to get off, fuck it. Fuck it. Well, it turned out Next thing you know it, another train got hooked up in front of it.
Oh, it's locked. Oh, shit.
Bass man here. My 650th freight train. 650, everyone. 650. Now, pre-story about this train. We started at the DPU and we checked the DPU first. And both was locked. Everything was locked. Front doors and back doors was locked. However, we was walking down the train and we couldn't find a single ride. Not a single ride. So all the box cars was locked. Oh, you can't see our train from here. That's the landscape. Oh, it wasn't no grainer to sit on. Wow, that's the train. And we was like, maybe we had to go for the lumber racks. Until all of a sudden, what I saw, I thought was the lead engine. The lead engine. So I was like, well, fuck it, let's get on second power. Let's ride second power. And if they catch us in second power, and kick us off, fine, very well. Let's take the chance to get kicked off. Look how we got mess everywhere. Let me go this way for a second. Let me get by you. Well, anywho, while we're sitting here on the train, thinking we're on second power, check that out. What we thought was the lead engine, second power. You can't see from here. Up from there. Well, we have another train in front of us. I can't see, it's too much of a straightaway. So we actually turned into the slave. We just left Colton, California. We left Colton. Right now we're going through Tehachapi. I can't see the front part of the train. We're now on straightaway. Today's the 18th. This is what I check every time. I always check the paper. They sign it every day. See, from like 8, 9, 10, 11, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. They check it every 24 hours, 1,000 miles, stuff like that. So if it was the 17th, I know they're gonna check it soon. But guess what? Today's the 18th and they already checked it. So we got all the way to tomorrow before they check it again, which is awesome. They probably want you to check it the whole time until we get to Roseville. I want to see if we hit a curve. That way I can show the front part.
Out there?
Straight beautiful.
Oh,
Now I'm looking at our train.
long one.
Now I said, let me get by you one more time. Let's give it that way. I'm gonna see if I can get a video of a curve.
Oh my god. Okay, sorry, I just sat down.
Alright. Hold on.
Oh fuck, can I just like choke?
I gotta. Make sure my hat.
Your hat stays on?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I have to put the straps on my hat.
Fuck yeah. This is honestly the last part. I like this part.
Like we're gonna hit a loop. Started off, we checked the DPU way back there. Going through a tunnel. The light at the end of the tunnel, this might be a train. We're going through some tunnels. Got the cars. Cars are way down there somewhere. We climbing mountains around this piece. Climb mountains. Go through tunnels. Oh shit, another tunnel. The light at the end of the tunnel just might be a train. I mean, what else would it be? Unless you're free from the tunnel. Just might be outside actually. The light at the end of the tunnel just might be outside. Called daylight. Unless it's nighttime outside, then yeah, it's definitely a train. The light at the end of the tunnel is definitely a train if it's nighttime. I mean, that's your ass. That's the end of view. There ain't much room for these tunnels unless you got a good one. Stay off the track if you see the light at the end of the tunnel. Stay off the track. It's suspect. Don't go forward. It's like the I guess they call them moths or some shit. There's trash out here that people dumping. Alright, a little short film is over. Not all the way, but just for right now. Hold on. This is kind of cool to see. Now that's something cool. Especially with my eyes. Wow. What a slave we are. I don't like the term. I hate using it, but it's supposedly what they call it. Way up here. Alright. So, I was just recently in Colton, California. I was in Colton just recently. Now, I'm in Stockton, California. What happened was our slave that I was riding on ended up turning into the lead, and the train that was in front of the slave had drove off or railed off. And here's all my stuff here, right here. I'll talk about this in a second. Anywho, this is Stockton Yard here. This is Stockton. Not much going on this side. On the other side, you see through there's trains on the other side. With the yard office on the other side. Now I'm on this train right here because as I was coming, the train that I was supposed to be on, or I guess, I don't know if it stopped or not, but the train that was heading northbound, there's the rest of the yard, was just railing by right as I was walking up. So they're not going to be probably another northbound until, if not overnight, tomorrow evening, or like mid morning, I mean. And here's this side. So what I did was I saw a train, and here in Stockton there's a rule of thumbs over here on the west coast. Full lumber racks head south, empty lumber racks head north. So I just saw a train pretty much almost made with some empty lumber racks on it. Figured it's heading north to either it's going to go to K Falls or go toward either it's going to go to K Falls or go toward Nebraska area. It's going to hit like Roseville and go east from there. So at least I'll go a little north first. Anywho, well, I'm in this short little clip with this. I got train food. I got a new phone. I got plenty portables. And my feet is there now. I love y'all. Alright. So, hold on. I'm surprised my camera's still looking good with stuff in front of it. Anywho, I'm on my 621st train. I was just in Stockton, California. I slept on this thing overnight, and it's just now taking off. Coming to some railroad crossings, and I think the back of our train's back there somewhere. I gotta get low. You see railroad crossings, gotta get down. My 621st train. It's how I'm sleeping. I got plenty of room. I got food and drinks. I got portables. And my little 50-degree sleeping bag. I was freezing last night. I was in a fetal position. Yeah, that sleeping bag put me in a fetal position all the time. I be shivering and shaking. But I still wake up every morning. Anywho, a little bit more video later. Deuces. And check out my YouTube. If for those who are on my Facebook for this video. But I get the full stories on my YouTube. Alright. So I'm at the Walmart here in Roseville, California. And right now, I'm heading to Antelope Bridge. Back in the day, we used to go over here and take pallets when it was cold, take them to under the bridge and have bonfires and stuff. Have a lot of stories about this bridge. Homie Toasty got a cinder block thrown, tossed at his face while he was sleeping, laying under this bridge. I even sold drugs under this bridge, and I had to stop that. That didn't last long. We used to jump off the train right before we go all the way to the yard and come here under this bridge. Back then, in the day, this used to be for train riders only. Before the locals came and took over, and because our numbers was running low, we couldn't keep up with it. And they put this fence here, and they keep putting new fences here. I was coming through here when there wasn't a single fence up. Then they went from one fence to the next fence to the next fence. They constantly trying to fence this whole area off. This is the famous Antelope Bridge that the DKs used to come to. We used to sleep under here, hang out, camp out, hit up Walmart and come back over here. Back in the day, this was the shit. Now it's not so much. Years ago, this fence right here, we used to be able to walk from the train right to this bridge. Years ago, before they put this fence here, they put another fence in. We just kept tearing it up. Then they put another fence. We kept turning that up. So they put this fence in. And this is the bridge. No train riders don't hang out here like they used to. Anywho, more videos to come. I just had to start recording because several times a day there's the southbound stops here. Several times a day where the lead is right there. Every day. Several times a day. And I was like, man, back years ago trying to head south, we had to catch it way down from the yard. Now, every day, several times a day. One day was like 5 at least. They just come, stop right here under the bridge. So I was counting way down there. That's the reason why I'm this far. But there's Antelope Bridge right there. All you gotta do is go from Antelope Bridge, and then you just walk on over, get you an open box car, head south. So I'm not sure if this is new or not, that they're fucking stopping southbound here constantly throughout the day before they take off, and the bull just rides happily on the other side. The bull be on it, but it's still so easy. Hell, if the locals don't want to be here no more, they don't have to be here no more. They can just hop right here, head south from Antelope Bridge. I find it kind of odd, but Apparently they've been doing this for a while. So where you don't have to deal with the stress. See, it's already about to go again. Yeah, they stop here for a minute and then they leave. So if you was ready already and you heading south, all you have to do is just wait for Antelope. As soon as they pull up, you get up and get on. And boom, it takes off. It's like, I don't know, a clearance stop or something. I don't know why they do that. But it's several times a day. Once I get to the bridge, I'm gonna stop this short recording and add more to it later. Because my next video should be where I'm at the hop out. Because I'm heading north, I'm not heading south. I'm just here because of Walmart over here. I want to be close by Walmart. And close by the homies. I got APOC in town. My boy Crazy in town. I was just down there camped by him just while I'm way down here on this side. Crazy's in town. And they was telling me about a few cat ladies. There's like 3-4 women. If you ever see a picture of a cat, like a cat symbol, that's a kind lady house. And there's a few kind ladies, that's some real nice ladies here in town. See, the train is already taking off. And I have to walk about where the lead is down there. I don't know why the train does this every time, but the lead down there, I'm camped way down there. It's temporary, just temporary purposes. Just to be with close by my friends. So it's stopping again. Not sure why southbound does this. However, it's hella easy to head south. Now northbound, I still gotta do the whole jungle ninja through the yard type shit just to get to closest to the tracks as possible to see what I'm doing. Alright, here's Antelope Bridge. I was coming here before they even had a fence here. Then the fences just kept getting more sophisticated and sophisticated over the years. Now they got a fence all through the jungle. I got lost through there the other day because they keep changing it around. And every time I look up, there's another fence. So I had to jump this fence. And this bitch ain't that easy to jump. And I got a bad shoulder. I can't lift my left side up. Jumping a fence like this, man, I busted my ass when I got on the other side of it. I just landed straight on my ass. And it's not that easy. However, there's always a hole in the fence. Here's Roseville. It's where you used to hang out. Still do at times, but nobody's out like that no more. Years ago, this over here's the mound. Can't see, I couldn't hardly see it in front of me because it's right there. But anywho, that where this fence is right here, they never used to be there years ago, and it got put up over the years. There used to be tubes over there. We used to all hang out at the tubes and sleep in the tubes when it rained and have protection from the rain. And we all stayed in the tubes. And there's the yard right there. As you can see, the trains. Anywho, over here, this was our jungle. All through these woods over here. I get probably pictures of it later. Right now I'm on this side because I'm heading toward Roseville Market. But you can't see now. We used to go through a hole in the fence through there over when they put this fence up just to get over there to the tubes. But then it's just it's constantly being like monitored for some reason. Every time I come back, there's fences, there's this, there's that. Let me start walking this way though. Well, it makes it more harder for us to come through here. 21 of us caught out of here around this area, and none of us got caught because we almost ran it like the military. I seen a girl get kidnapped in these jungles over here. Oh shoot, I'm zoomed all the way in. These jungles over here, I seen a girl get kidnapped. Let me see what other stories I have. Besides what we shouldn't be doing, we burnt a lot of tire fires here. We had a lot of tire fires. And over the years, it went from groups of us to where it was fun in a way, because you always had somebody there, no matter if everybody cursing and fighting each other or whatnot. There's always something going on. It was always live. It's like dead now. Yeah, I see cars and shit now. Damn, it's a lot of cars. Wow. Well, I was here before a car showed up, and look at it's a lot full of cars. You can't see hardly from here. Wow. Now, more recent though, I come through here the other night. Everything's changed so much. I remember over the years they started doing four-wheeling over here, and that changed so much. They cleared so much out, and just uptight. I just passed by a whole encampment. It got huge. But the other night I got lost and ended up going way the opposite way. And then I started following the tree line just because I couldn't see how to cross over stuff. And I was trying to get to Bob's. But on my way back, I walked through the cul-de-sac, what we call a turnaround. I come back this way, and all of a sudden I was like, you know what? I'm tired, my feet hurt. I'm just gonna walk the tracks, whatever. It's real dark laid out. I can dip, dodge, and hide, stay low. And all of a sudden, there's a big ass fence. They got a lot of cars over there. And what I mean by big ass fence, like not one of these fences over here, but what I'm trying to get close to, I walk kind of slow. And there's another hill. Wow, look at all these cars. I was here before a single car was here. Cars for days. Well, I was coming through here and not like stay here. That used to be where the tubes used to be. I don't know where they came from, but well, I'm coming back the other way, and there's this big fence right here. I'm gonna get closer so you can see this fence. And oh boy, I can't show it that good from this camera. Oh boy. So as I'm coming up on the fence, I noticed that I couldn't find any holes or anything, and I get cut off by marsh or some shit. I can't explain it, to where it was like somewhere around here, to where it was something like this. Damn, this is a dump hole. See, it looks stable enough to cross. I'm crossing it anyway, fuck it. Anywho, and I couldn't get to the other side. I couldn't get to the other side of this fence right here. And I couldn't go no further. I couldn't go no further because it was like overgrown shit, to where I had to jump this fence. I had went to a dead end and had to jump the fence. And if I would have walked all the way around, like the other way, almost in the way where I just came from here, where I'm standing at close to now, the cul-de-sac, yeah, I probably would have, but I was so wore out, and I hit the dead end, I didn't want to double back. I just jumped the fence, landed on my straight ass, landed right on my booty. And once I got to the other side, comes to find out that there was a hole in the fence a little bit further down. But I don't know that. I'm like, things changed for me. I wasn't expecting the fence there, because when I was coming through here, this fence, this whole ass fence, that goes way down there, you can't hardly see. This whole fence, that whole thing didn't used to be there. Alright, there's an officer. His name Officer Flood. Sometimes he parks down here just to fucks with us. That's what we call a cul-de-sac. And Officer Flood, he caught me many times in the jungle. But I made good friends with him. He never messed with me, he messed with everybody else. I seen him up all the kids, have them all sitting in a circle, running their pockets, and he just leaves me alone. The reason why is because when I first met Officer Flood, I was like, oh shit, you must be the infamous Flood everybody be talking about. And it made his day. He's like, oh shit, I am that dude. So yeah, I am Officer Flood. And I was like, he's like, what they said about me? I was like, man, I've been hearing your name from like New York all the way across this country. I've been hearing about you, Officer Flood. And he's like, you know what, you're cool in my book. And he showed me his tag and shit. Officer Flood had a tag. So every time he like busts my homies' balls real bad. When I'm in these groups, he'll bust their balls. He busted sport balls. For the group of kids I was with that one day, Officer Flood had them all sitting right here. This is what we call it, the cul-de-sac, whatever you call it, turn around. I don't know what they call it. Anywho, and he was just taking their knives, just almost in a way, just doing like anything to confiscate whatever they had, like robbing them practically. And I just sat down there at the end, just watched them, and Flood let me go. He was like, you're cool. He said, I was just sitting there eating the sandwiches until I saw your friends walk up, and I just wanted to give them a hard time. And that's what Flood said to me. He said he was eating a sandwich, and he just wanted to like check him out, give him a hard time. I was like, damn, Flood. Now, I'm gonna pause it for a second because I want to walk a few more steps before I show more things real quick. Now, there didn't used to be this fence here either. I have to do a short pause. I used to sleep down in here sometimes when I wanted to be closer to the train when there wasn't no fence here. Now it looks like there's things here in the camper here and whatnot. Now there's a bunch of stories I have about the jungle I just can't say. A lot of that stuff, what happens in the jungle stays in the jungle. Now, for those who, like I was a part of a crew called CCE. CCE didn't used to hang out with like the rest of everybody else. Oh, there's a nice hole right there. Yeah, CCE did a little bit different. And I'm not supposed to go there during this time of day. However, kind of breaking all the rules, CCE and other rules. But there's if you still need to get out and catch the trains and not have to deal with the bull crap. This was back in the day. It's not like that now because the fence. CCE used to come over here, and I'm gonna pause it again until I get there. Oh, it got spray painted over. That's sad. CCE, this was our little secret spot out of Roseville, and we used to all put a name on this wall, and it seems like it got painted over, of course. And there's our hole used to be in the fence right there. We didn't have to deal with doing all that other stuff in the jungle. But this was used to be CCE, secret spot. And you don't have to deal with that big old fence and everything because there's a hole right there straight to the tracks. That was CCE little secret spot and have to deal with all the drama. Now I'm on my way to Bob's Roseville Market. And here's Roseville Market. This dude is famous, you don't even know it yet. I know the owner, Bob's. And years ago, over 10 years ago, he used to let us sit here and charge up our electronics. I'm not gonna say many nasty stories and events that happened and conspired later after that. But he just shut it down. No more charging there. To where only if you're cool and he knows you, he'll let you charge it on the inside. However, I'm not sure if he wants me on camera right now, so I'm just gonna turn off the short little clip real quick. Alright, earlier I was showing all the cars. Apparently that's just pick and pull over there to where it was hard to see from the camera. But anywho, I'm coming up on a bunch of encampments. What's up, pimpin'?
Hey, little, stop.
What's up, doggo? That's a cute dog. Well, when I used to come through here, it wasn't this many people that locally stayed over here in this area. It was probably like a handful. Now it's a bunch of people. Fast, man. And this is one of the easiest ways I found out. But I had to get all thorned up and still get thorned up at the same time. Because this walk is a bitch. Encampments. You know, we used to have trails to cut through here, and they're still kind of here, so this other part is overgrown to where we can get to the tracks easy. That's like a little community. What's up, doggo? What's up? What's up, doggo?
Mikey, get over here.
Hey.
Mikey.
It's Eric back through here. Now, this part coming out, it gets not so bad to where it turns into a bitch. Where these little things, it's hard to cross over to get out this motherfucker. However, I make it do. Now, I'm not leaving this second tonight. I'm gonna spend more time with my friends. I'm gonna see a lady. She do the barbecue here, the annual barbecue host for all the train riders come through and have their get together, memorials and whatnot. She hosts that here in Roseville. Her name is Deborah. She's been a mother to a bunch of train riders out here for a long time, and she looked out for a lot of people. All right, these little things you can't see on this camera, they get all in my sock and like thistle type of shit, and they tear me up real bad. However, I'm gonna go this way and I'm gonna shadow the truck yard thing. Follow these tracks to get out of here. Well, there's a lot of, like I said earlier, there are a lot of stories that I can't tell that happen here because, you know, other people's personal business. Anywho, I'll let y'all know when I leave Roseville. Alright, I'm sitting here watching trains, waiting on my northbound to be built while I dread my hair. I've been dreading my hair. Sitting here, have much else to do while I wait on the train. We can see everything they're doing pretty much from here to where they go back and hump on the other side of the highway. I'm not going to show that right now because I'm just going to keep it short. So I'm about to get out of here soon. As soon as my northbound come, I'm just letting you know I'm heading out. Alright, we just took off. Been sitting waiting in Roseville since 1:30 in the morning. We had got on this train in between like 1 and 3 in the morning, and we sat overnight. My 650th-2nd freight train. Get better video a little bit later. My 652nd freight train. See if our train's up there. See our train down there. There's the water. Our boxcar is open on the, I guess you call it the right side. So sometimes if your boxcar was open on the left side, you don't get to see this part. The train up there. He's on the good end of 24 years old. That's some pretty stuff. so pretty on this side of the boxcar. We pretty much almost made it to Dunsmuir. Getting closer to Dunsmuir. We just left Roseville around like 8, 9 this morning. Now you know we're about to start pulling closer to Dunsmuir. Can't talk loud on boxcars. You just be screaming the whole time. The water's so pretty. Get to Dunsmuir, I'm finish off the clips that I have. That'll be the end of this for YouTube. And this one started off in Colton, California. I wish you could see the river better. It's so pretty, the mountains. Tall trees. River right now. No boxcar. Practically pulling into Dunsmuir now. They used to have a lot of stuff out here on these tracks. They do a lot of remodeling. They used to have like at least 20 engines all just stationed here for years, all lined up. They all moved all those engines out. Now it looks like they added most of the, like, this is a lot of this is new. And there's the rest of our train right there, way in the back there. It's our train. Way back there.